Hey y'all, Belle Cherries here. Come on in. We're gonna be coming from this to this in 0.23 seconds. So let's get that out the way. We're coming in with the face somewhat prepped up for foundation and everything juiciness to make us look glam today. We have some sunscreen on, that's why it's looking a little white. Mixing with the setting spray that I put over it, it's doing whatever it wants to do. But all of that is gonna go away soon. We have our foundations and stuff prepped up, ready to go. I will be using a handful of drugstore products today, some new, some old, and some we've already used here in this channel. I cannot wait to see how this group of products together is gonna get us looking today. So without further ado, let's get to the juiciness of this video. We have our new Infallible 24 hours fresh wear blushes. We did grab 2 shades from Walmart, 15 Legendary Berry and 05 Fearless Coral. And I have from prior purchase, like their previous release, the bronzers put in together, 2 of them. Also, we have shade 550 and 500. We have these concealers which are new alongside the blushes to try on today, and a new lippy also from L'Oreal. So we're basically gonna have an infallible beauty situation going on with the help of other products that I didn't necessarily find from L'Oreal or the infallible vibe that I wanted to have. My setting powders, bronzer sticks and stuff, highlighters, all of that is gonna be from other products. We are not leaving these 2 foundations behind, also from L'Oreal, the True Match foundations. We have we got something going on here. So let me go ahead and start with the foundation. I'm using again both shades, which is N10, which is darker a little bit, and then N9. I didn't check N10, Jesus. 2 pump of each. We got this going. It's a little runny. We'll get that slap on the face before it gets out of control. We're using a brush to start with. I know I did this mix on my last video and I have been loving it. Yo, this foundation is everything. Look at this glow. And it looks so natural. It looks so light and like, oh, I'm in love with this foundation. Okay, so we just did that. Drugstore foundation or drugstore products have really been stepping up their game lately, and I'm here for it. We have, okay, foundation we're done with. We're gonna go ahead and try on these infallible concealers, supposedly full coverage. We have 2 shades. Well, where are they? $3.95 and $4.15. $3.95 is super light. $4.15. I haven't even swatched these yet. Y'all see, this thing didn't even come out of the pump. So I don't know what to expect from this, you guys. We really have not pulled this out at all from my last haul that I did with you guys. Ooh, okay. I'm liking the doe foot. So I'm not sure if this is something I should leave onto the face to somewhat dry down a little bit. I'm gonna do, there's a smell to it though. I'm gonna use a little bit of that to clean up my brow after filling them up. Let me finalize this and see how it does on the skin. And then I'm gonna go in with the lighter one, and I'm using my little sponges here that I newly got from Real Technique, and I've been loving it. Okay, doesn't look thick. It does not look thick, so I don't know. I think we're gonna need to let it dry up a little bit. So it does need to dry down a little bit. Y'all know how I feel about concealers. The way it's laid on the skin is really nice. So definitely leave it on the skin to dry down so we could get that full coverage effect, and allow it to melt and do its thing, because it's really pretty. Let me go ahead and use that same concealer around the brow to clean things up a little. That was an experience with the concealer. Didn't disappoint much. I like what I see. Let me go in with that lighter one, which might be too light because that's a big jump from $4.15 to $3.95. So we're just gonna leave that there. I don't know. So we will allow that to do its thing. And I'm gonna, you know, go on the face with my NYX Wonder Stick concealer. What shade is this? Deep. This one. And we're gonna put some Definition on our skin. Okay. Yes, it's really, really light. Let me soften up the edge of everything with my somewhat foundation brush. Contour line and the highlight. Let me go back with my regular sponge with nothing on it. On the edge of everything again. I think I took away from the highlight on that side. We're still glowy. We are still looking glowy and dewy, and just need to finalize everything. So right now we're just about ready to set the face, and I do have a confusion of powders to go with. I am pulling out my Maybelline Fit Me Medium Deep Shade 30 powder, and I still have my W7, which is a newest find from TJ Maxx and Marshall as far as powder is concerned. Then I have this Wet n Wild. I haven't used this one in a minute. This is deep. Let me just show you the lid. This Wet n Wild setting powder that I have here, I think I'm gonna use that to set all over the face, and then I'm gonna use the medium, the Maybelline, and the W7 to set the under eye, and we're gonna call it a day. Putting that on the lid. This is the color. It's somewhat on the yellow side. I don't even recall what this setting powder is like on me because I have not used this in a minute. I put too much on the forehead, you guys. We're just pressing. We're gonna get this handled, okay? Going in with the Fit Me Shade 30. I'm gonna use the sponge, and I'm gonna use the bigger sponge to set the under eye. This is what I got. Create my triangular shape. Remove any creasing first. I forget how soft this powder is. This is what a dupe of the Huda Beauty. I forgot how soft this powder is. This is a powder. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm really gonna try getting all of the shades, if I could possibly find them, and have them here for me to use. This is really pretty. You get amnesia getting excited over newest stuff and not remember how good your former products, I mean your previous products or your older products are. This is really pretty under the eye. Let me bronze up. We're going to the bronzer from the L'Oreal. I'm using the deeper one, which is shade 550. Then I'm gonna over that, in between that and the powders, going with 500. This is really deep for me. I know it's a lot. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? We have this one, which is somewhere in between. We're gonna tone down the mid edge. I don't wanna use the same bronzer brush. We're gonna use something else. Okay. Mixing the two edge to soften up everything. The blush. We are here for the blush. Ooh. Also has a mirror, like the bronzer. I think I want to use this one here, which is Legendary Berry, or perhaps both, and see what it looks like on moi. I want to use a clean brush, a clean blush brush, to really see what the color payout is. This one. It has some kickback to it from the pen. This is it. Remove that excess if y'all don't want to look crazy like me. And we're gonna go in with the blush. This is so pretty. I think I went into a little too high with it, but we will revisit that with the under eye powder. It is just as soft as the bronzer. It is so soft. It melts onto the skin. It's pigmented. It's pretty. Let me revisit the face with the setting powder under the eye. Let me remove some excess, going like that. So now I believe it's time to mist the face a little bit to kind of melt all that powdery look down. But before I go in with that, I have this hard candy situation going here that I grabbed a couple of weeks back. I want to try these baked highlighters before I go in with the setting spray and see if I am to keep this highlighter. I'm using this brush. This is a Morphe M510, and I'm gonna go into the deeper one, perhaps a little bit of that as well. I am shaking. I don't know what to expect. Let me get my mirror. From my last swatch, I don't believe I don't recall liking it, but okay. I mean, it's a little, it sticks out a little bit. It's not as nah. I see the highlighting effect of it, but it's not as wow as I would expect this. I think I would have to build it up, and by building it up, it may just make me look crazy. Let's just melt this onto the skin along with all the products and see how it is set. I don't like it. I mean, let me try a little bit of the lighter one. It's too powdery. It is too powdery, honey. Okay, let's mist it. I probably just messed up the whole stuff right now. Nah. Let me mist the face. I'm gonna use this 16-hour wear setting spray from Revolution, which was a recent grab as well, and melt everything down and see how it looks. And perhaps I should try the other color because we still have a little bit of that mauve shade there. Let's try the other one on the inner part, which is Fearless Coral. That's really pigmented. This brush has nothing on it. I'm just softening things down with it. Okay, we're a little bit harsh around the nose. We're gonna get that taken care of. I'm gonna use this E500 bronzer for the nose. A little bit of that setting powder. To soften things up with. There you go. Okay, so we're left with this. And we're gonna mist again. Now we're gonna leave everything alone. We ain't touching nothing. We're not gonna get creative this time around. I'm gonna use a different setting spray. Or maybe not. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with the same one. Leave it alone. That's the plan, okay? We use a little bit less this time. Okay. Alrighty. We have the dewiness still peeking through after all this drying powder situation. Our bronzer, our blush, I am not disappointed. The Fit Me setting spray, setting powder, I am dedicated to now look for other shades. I don't know what I've been doing. I've been slipping with on this one. Deep 30 is this one. We're gonna get a lighter one and a darker one for my, you know, whole face and highlight under the eye. Although this is somewhat really light enough for my under eye, but why not have varieties? Okay, so we're gonna leave it to that. All right. I just had to gather myself. We went through a whole bunch of situation when it came to the eye video. That didn't happen. Although I promised you guys the palette that would have been used on this video is something you guys must probably have been waiting for me to try out for you guys. It didn't happen. This is the eye look. I am still gonna be resurfacing that palette in another video with other base product probably. But you guys, this is the end result. I had to stop everything to gather my thought. I ate and did everything else with this face. The lips was done nicely. I'm just now gonna come through to share with you guys what was put on the lips. Then I get to step on out of here. And yeah, we have on the lips Morphe Rich. Let me retouch that real quick. You still see it on the lips though. Okay, I had some mangoes. Can y'all tell I ate mangoes with this face on? I had a full meal and dessert. With my mango. I'm a pro mango eater, okay? All right, this is the end result, you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed. I put on the lips, the L'Oreal lipstick. I'm not sure if this is one of, yep, L'Oreal Infallible. This is one of their infallible lipsticks. It really held through. Had mango, ate, and there was still some left on the lips, but we've applied it, reapplied it for you guys, and we have all this going on. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on another one.